Each week during this segment, we give each of our panel members a chance to say what's on our mind. Tom, what is on your mind?
Well, what's on my mind is the mushrooming of all kinds of political activity these days. There's all kinds of stuff and calls that I get, people wanting to do this, that, the other thing. There's going to be another unity rally right here in the center of downtown Hagerstown on April 8th. For all races and creeds and that sort of thing. There's going to be a climate march here at the end of April. Just to name another one, there is all kinds of stuff going on. So, people should check it out because a lot of people want to do things. It's great.
Very good.
It's great for our politics.
Ron?
I'm very happy with the appointment of Rob Slocum as the next county administrator. He does everything by example. He is out there, he leads by example all the time. The projects that he's involved with and his engineering background and what he's been able to pull together to help so many projects in the community. I just can't wait to see him begin a career as county administrator.
Very good. Danielle, aside from gracing us with your presence, what's on your mind?
Thank you. I usually try to keep things positive on last call, but I actually was a little disheartened by a bill that went through Maryland this week, and it affects our local craft brew industry, as in beer, yes. It's the bill, I know, HB 1283 is about to be passed by the Maryland House of Delegates. There are the Craft Brewer Association is fighting for some amendments to it, but basically the legislation is giving them one thing but taking away a whole lot more. So they're raising the amount of beer that a brewery can sell in their tap room, but they're starting to roll back the hours that they're allowed to be in operation. Wow. And with a lot of folks that I've talked to in the state of Maryland, they're having to think about now layoffs and delaying expansion plans for breweries, and it also affects the farmers. Think about the folks that are growing the grain and the hops for these as well. They're growing the hops
right down here, right outside of Roarsville.
Exactly. So write to your senators and help get this thing amended.
Very good. Yeah. So for myself, and you watch the news, you watch kind of everything that's going on. And I harp on this on a fairly regular basis, we have become so divided as a society, and I think the four of us sitting here at this table are a good example. We are American first, or Americans first. Whatever the political nuance that we have, we should be able to sit down, have a conversation, maybe disagree on certain things, but not sit in opposite sides of the room and not interact with one another. There's nothing healthy to our democracy by having this partisanship that we have currently going on. It's just completely out of hand, and I think finally a lot of folks are starting to realize that, hey, maybe we've gone a little bit too far and kind of need to lay off. But some of the hatred that goes back and forth, and the one thing that's really bothering me, and I would love for somebody to explain this to me, and I don't think anybody can, is what has happened in the last 6 months that has led to all the JCCs getting bomb threats, all the Jewish cemeteries being vandalized. Like, where did that come from? It boggles my mind. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, but we hope you will like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to join us next week for another visit to the FlipSide.